You think you chose to watch this. You didn't. Your brain made that decision before you were even aware of it. And every decision you've made today, what to eat, what to say, who to trust, was already finished before the part of you that calls itself you even showed up. This isn't philosophy. This is neuroscience. And it changes everything. In 1983, a scientist named Benjamin Libet ran a simple experiment. He asked volunteers to flick their wrist whenever they felt like it. No countdown, no command, just whenever you want. While they did, he measured two things: the moment their brain began preparing the movement, and the moment they consciously decided to move. What he found was not supposed to be possible. The brain fired up to 7 seconds before the person felt any conscious intention. 7 seconds. The decision was made, executed, already in motion, before the person knew they'd made it. Libet called it the readiness potential. Most people call it disturbing and move on. But a few scientists kept pulling the thread. Because here's what Libet's experiment really means. If your brain decides before you do, then who is making the decisions? Not you, not the you that thinks and reflects and feels in control. Something else, something older, something underneath. Neuroscientist Sam Harris described it like this: you no more author your thoughts than you author your heartbeat. They arise from nowhere you can see, for reasons you can't access. And the conscious mind, the part reading these words right now, is just the part that gets told about it afterward. You are not the driver. You are a passenger who has been convinced they're steering. Now here is where it gets truly dark. Because this isn't just about wrist movements. This pattern, brain decides, consciousness follows, has now been observed in moral choices, in emotional reactions, in who we find attractive, in who we decide to trust, in who we decide to fear. The biases you carry, the ones you'd swear you don't have, were built and locked in before your conscious mind could object. Research from Yale University found that children as young as 3 months old show racial preference patterns. 3 months, before language, before culture, before any conscious belief could form. The mind was already deciding, already sorting, already judging, and the adult you became simply inherited those settings and built a story around them that made them feel like choices. So the next time you're certain about something, certain enough to argue, to judge, to act, ask yourself one question. Did I decide this? Or did something in me decide it 7 seconds ago, and only now hand it to me, wrapped in the feeling of free will? The scariest prison isn't one with bars. It's one where you believe you're free. This is EchoMysteries, stories that linger in the dark. New story tomorrow. Subscribe.